MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue. And now it's all come down to this. 1 game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Cincinnati Reds.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Zero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Now in the box, Ricky Henderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Toronto, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting third, first baseman, number 19.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Heading out towards shallow right. Griffey giving chase. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Digging in now, Pete Rose. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Batting second, right fielder, Ken Griffey.
So striding forward now, Ken Griffey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. One out, nobody on. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Standing in, Joe Morgan. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Number 19 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Joe Carter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joe Carter.
Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Bench finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Carter is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
Into the box now, Tony Fernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Fernandez at second with 2 down. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Settling in now, Tony Perez.
Up for the Reds, first baseman, Tony Perez.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting set, left fielder, George Foster.
Standing in, George Foster. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. He's running. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. This is line to left. And a base hit there for the Reds. Their first of the ball game.
Batting fifth, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 0-1 on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Cesar Germano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And a double steal try here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swinging a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Pat Borders.
Leading off for Toronto, catcher, Pat Borders.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Juan Guzman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Softly hit here to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Next to bat for Toronto, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for Cincinnati, Dave Simone.
The shortstop, Dave Simone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in, Fred Norman. Now here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Three and 0 now.
No strike.
Pete Rose is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped him up. Borders is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Pete Rose.
So coming to the plate, Pete Rose. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken.
Striding in, Ken Griffey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, the left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan. No doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Devin White.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hit in the air out to right. Griffey is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, number 19.
Now at the plate, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Stays alive, still 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a snap throw to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Nope.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. One there. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now a snap move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Perez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tony Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Sprague is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Now to the plate, George Foster. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The 2-1 on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Johnny Bench.
At the plate, Johnny Bench 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. This one's down to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Cesar Germano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bench leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, shortstop Tony Fernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 0-1. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Again, a 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Seventh and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Now batting, Ed Sprague. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is off the plate, up and away.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Into the box now, Pat Borders.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Juan Guzman.
Stepping in for the Jays, Juan Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high. 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
The 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So stepping in, Dave Simone. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Fred Norman.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Number 30 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 30.
Fred Norman will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Simone on at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Pete Rose. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. White is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Devin White.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Number 33 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 33.
Devin White will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Into the box now, number 19. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Roberto Alomar will be next. First and second here with nobody out. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Tony Fernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Griffey on the move, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Reds nothing. Leading off the inning, Joe Morgan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. White Has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, George Foster.
Now at the plate, George Foster. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Johnny Bench, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. So nothing happening this time around. Game 7 moves to the 7th inning. The Jays lead it 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Ed Sprague. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Pat Borders.
Ready now, Pat Borders. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Morgan is there. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 30.
John Olerud will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases. High and deep down the left field line. And now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Woody Williams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Woody Williams.
Leading off the inning, Johnny Bench, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all four quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And he lays off for ball one. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. Hit to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now, Leiter.
Stepping up now, Cesar Germano. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1 to count. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping in now, Dave Simone. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Doug Flynn will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Simone is off at first with 2 away. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.